Let's see how this one is going to play out then. Prototype machinery and a variety of different cars over the course of this legendary circuit in the heart of Belgium. Kai de Bruyne in the Toyota GT1 on pole position. He's got Samuel Cardinal in the Sauber Mercedes C9 alongside. Then you've got Jose Serrano in the 2010 Peugeot 908. Kylian Drumont in the Nissan R92. That's going to be a tricky machinery on the limits, with Paul Ura in 5th place in the Jag XJR9. Then the Mazda 787B that we saw a few moments ago. Takuma Miyazono behind the wheel of that one. The Toyota GR10 Hybrid from 2021 is alongside Valerio Gallo's Porsche 962 from the 80s. Then you've got Takuma Sasaki in the Porsche 919. Guy Barbara in the Mazda LM55 Vision Gran Turismo. In a Stroza in the Audi R18 from 2016. And Adriano Carrazza in the Hyundai N Vision Gran Turismo machine. Now, Jimmy, as we said, variety of different machinery for this one. There's been a fair bit of balance of performance action going on as well.
Yeah, really tricky, because a lot of these cars, of course, would never race each other in periods. To get them to race well together here is one of the tasks of our BOP management here. But something to mention, of course, I actually had a go in some of these cars earlier on in that 787B. Very capable car around here, very quick in the corners. But that GT1 Toyota we've seen from practice, incredibly fast down the straights, but lacking in the corners. So it's going to be an interesting one, this. I don't really know how to call it right now. No, absolutely not. And just to remind you of the points as well, it's double points on offer for the first and the second race compared to what we've had so far in the GT World Series. So 6 points was on offer for the wins in the first 3 events. Now it's 12 points on offer. That then gets doubled again for the grand final here tonight. So there's a lot to play for and a big opportunity for an upset in terms of the standings, with Jose Serrano, of course, still leading. Let's get the race underway then. The Nations Cup Race 1 here in Fukuoka is go, with Kai de Bruyne leading down towards La Source, with Samuel Cardinal followed by Jose Serrano. Are we going to see any dive bombs on the inside there? Looks like Miyazono was trying to lunge through in the Mazda 787B. He's now into 5th place as we come out on the run out of La Source. Kai de Bruyne's gone from pole position down to 3rd, with Jose Serrano now occupying the front of this race. Up through the rise of Eau Rouge and Raidillon we are for the first time into the Kemmel Straight, and Miyazono's all out of shape, nearly into the back of Kai de Bruyne. That cost him time, cost him a place also to Samuel Cardinal. So we're only about 3 or 4 corners old in this race, and now we've got a change of lead because we're 3 abreast down the start finish straight. Serrano on the inside, Drumont in the middle, Kai de Bruyne on the outside. Who's last of the late breakers? Serrano it is that manages to retain the lead, Drumont into 2nd, and Miyazono somehow, after all of that drama from La Source and in towards Eau Rouge, manages to get himself into 3rd. Oh, de Bruyne's had a mistake somewhere. It's down to P8 from pole position. So a familiar story there from Kai de Bruyne as Takuma Miyazono goes side by side with Paul Ura. Sasaki moving up as well in the